One.
So I'm the first.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Empowering Lives Through an Online Business. And happy and blessed Friday to everyone, and happy and blessed Saturday for those who are already enjoying Saturday. So here is our topic for today. Oh, do you mind, Elizabeth, the topic for today?
Okay, sorry. So welcome. Building unshakable confidence in yourself. Guys, I'm rustic. For some time I took a break, and that's the beauty of our business. You can go refresh and come back. So I'm back again with a bang. Building unshakable confidence in yourself is what we are going to deal with today.
Yes. So before we dive into our topic, let us introduce ourselves. So hopefully, at least Isabel is coming back soon. She's just having some technical problems. So hi everyone, my name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently residing in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor.
My name is Elizabeth. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Yes,
Like I said, I'm rustic a bit, guys.
no worries.
After today, I'll pick up again the momentum. I'm Elizabeth Adeja. I'm very excited and hyper today because 2 years I've been here. Today marks 2 years I took a leap of faith to start this business. I live in Saskatchewan. I'm a mom to 5 kids. Prior to finding this business 2 years ago, I was passionate in supply chain procurement. I worked for the UN for over 12 years, 13 years, and then came to Canada, worked 3 years. My son is back from the dentist, but I'm happy to be here. Good afternoon, everyone. Let me open the door for my son.
Thank you. Okay, so in the meantime, while we wait for Isabel and Elizabeth, so we want to remind everyone that every Tuesdays and every Thursdays we have our live webinar. So if you want to learn how you can start your online business and start earning online, all you have to do is just put in the comments more info or send us a private message, and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. Or you can register directly into our website with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch our free webinar. So when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain two links. The first one is to register to the live webinar, so you can register for either day. So like I say, our live webinars is every Tuesdays and Thursdays, 5 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. CST, and 8 p.m. EST. So you can pick either day or register for both. Second link you get there is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now you're probably wondering, so what is it that you're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, you're going to find out how an online business plan works, and also you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So if you want to catch yesterday's replay of the live webinar, we're going to have we're going to show you who were the hosts and panelists for yesterday. But before that, let's have Isabel introduce herself for you guys.
Hello, guys. Happy Friday. Sorry, I'm having internet issues today. My name is Isabel. I'm originally from Mexico, residing in North Carolina, USA with my family. I am a digital business owner and a mentor.
Yes. Okay, so let's find out who were the hosts and panelists from yesterday's live webinar.
Okay, so yesterday we had our live webinar and we had Nim as our host. She's an engineer in Australia. We also had Wayani. She's a teacher aide also in Australia. And we had Ayesha, who is a compliance manager in Australia. Okay. We also had Jen, who is a electrical engineer. Maria, who is a business owner in Canada. Amada, who is an administrator in New Zealand, and Roshi, who is an IT professional in Australia.
Thank you, Sabal. So yeah, so if you're catching the replay, yesterday's replay, our replays has subtitles in several languages, and our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages: Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. So there you go. So now you know if you want to start your online business, all you have to do is just put in the comments more info, send us a private message, or register directly into our website. All right, so let's dive into our topic for today.
Today's topic is very interesting one. It says building unshakable confidence in yourself. And confidence is everything, actually. It's not just online, everyday life. Confidence, building unshakable confidence in yourself. Key.
Yes, so that's our topic for today. So, welcome back to another episode of the Empowering Lives Through an Online Business. And happy and blessed Friday for those who are on Friday, and happy and blessed Saturday for those who are on Saturday. So, confidence is something many people believe you either have it or you don't. But the truth is, confidence is not something you are born with, it's something that you build through action, through experience, and through being consistent. So today we're talking about how to develop confidence that does not depend on outside validation, but instead comes from trusting yourself and your growth journey. So for that, we're going to be talking about the following points.
Okay,
Confidence. Okay, sorry. Go
we
ahead.
have 3 points today. The first one is confidence is built through action, not waiting. Number 2, confidence strengthens when you keep promises to yourself. And number 3, confidence comes from progress, not perfection.
Absolutely.
Yes, so that's what we're going to be talking today. So let's move on to our first point.
A study from the University of Melbourne found that people who take action before feeling fully ready increase their confidence levels by over 30% compared to those who wait for certainty, who wait to be sure before they dive in. Confidence grows when you show up, not when everything is perfect, not when fear disappears. Every time you take a step forward, even a small one, you prove to yourself that you are capable. Action creates experience, and experience builds confidence. Confidence is not the starting point, it is the result. You see, confidence is not the starting point, it is the result of consistently showing up, whether you are afraid or scared. So confidence is not born with, we were not born with confidence. It is developed. It's gradual. It gains momentum with consistency, with showing up every day. So that is what confidence is all about. When I first started this journey, I was a supply chain specialist. I didn't know anything about digital business, but I showed up anyway, scared, afraid. But today, it's like my middle name is confidence. It is the sum total of 24 months of consistency, showing up afraid, showing up scared, showing up with questions like, what if? What if? What if? So every time you step forward, even a small one, you prove to yourself that you are capable. Action creates experience, and experience builds confidence. I love that. It stands out for me because a lot of people I have met in my 20s. Today, by the way, let me announce to the world, forgive me, Sandy, forgive me, Sobel. Today is my 24 month, 2 years here in this space. I wasn't this confident when I first started, but gradually, for 24 hoping months now, I have shown up every day, both on live, both on my channel, both on my phone. I kept creating content. Some were not perfect. Some were close to perfect. We are not there yet. But we are growing. We are evolving. We are making income in the process. And this is what we promise in this community. If you show up every day, you will see results, both in your development, in your skills, and in your pocket. Confidence.
Thank you, Sabah. Elizabeth, sorry. Confidence, yeah, so Elizabeth just talked about confidence is built through action and no waiting. So if you're waiting for to build that confidence, it's not going to happen until you start taking action. So that's how repetition, that's what it builds, the confidence. So you start overcoming those fears that you have from taking action. All right, so let's move on to point number 2.
Okay. So confidence strengthens when you keep promises to yourself. And I think a lot of times we struggle with this. We keep our promises to other people, but a lot of times we don't keep promises to ourselves. And for a long time, I believe confidence came from big wins, results people could see, and milestones others could celebrate. But in my own journey, I discovered something quieter and far more powerful. Confidence doesn't grow when everything works perfectly. It grew when I kept my word to myself, especially on the days no one was watching. And research published in the journal Behavioral Science shows that self trust increases significantly when people consistently follow through on commitments they make to themselves. And really, this makes sense. Every time you say, I'll do this, and then you actually do it, you send yourself a message. I can rely on me. For me, it started small, showing up even when I felt unsure, completing simple daily actions, and staying committed when progress felt slow and invisible. So those moments didn't feel dramatic, but over time, they change how I see myself, how I feel about myself. So confidence isn't built on one bold leap, it's built on quiet follow through. So each small promise kept because of evidence, and evidence becomes belief, you know? Um, if you want to feel more confident, don't wait for external validation. I think we have this tendency of doing this, being validated by somebody else. Don't wait for that to happen for you to feel confident. Start by becoming someone you trust. And confidence grows every time you keep a promise to yourself, no matter how small. So keep showing up for yourself and keep working and keep going. You are your own cheerleader, and you can accomplish anything you set your mind to, but you have to really stay committed to yourself and show up. Keep those promises to yourself.
Thank you, Isabel. So yes, so Isabel talk about confidence strengthens when you keep promises to yourself. So when you start believing in yourself that you can do something, and you keep pushing, to start building that confidence, that's when you are gonna start reinforcing that confidence. We do have a comment here from Maimuna Jumberry. So hello, Maimuna. She says she's watching from Indianapolis. So thank you for watching. And thank you for your comment. We also have a heart emoji from Maimuna. So thank you so much. And a like emoji from Sylvia, Arnold Morton, and Twiseng Ezekiel. So thank you so much for your heart and like emojis. Okay, so now let's move on to the third point. Okay, so confidence comes from progress and not perfection. So when I started this journey after more than 25 years in the film industry, I didn't feel confident. I felt new, uncertain, and very aware of everything I didn't know. If I had waited to feel ready or perfect, I would still be waiting. So what changed everything was shifting my focus from doing things flawlessly to simply moving forward. And according to the research from Stanford University, shows that people who prioritize progress over perfection are more likely to sustain success and resilience over time. And that's because perfection creates pressure, and pressure leads to hesitation. And that's totally true. When you're trying to do try to do things perfect, not to make any mistakes, you're really putting pressure on yourself, and you're creating that stress to yourself. So when I started this journey, I was doing that, and then eventually I learned that it's okay. You don't have to be perfect. To do things perfect. It's okay to make mistakes. And once I understood that, that's when I started to release that stress that I was putting on myself. especially, when you're doing something new and you don't want to make mistakes. You put a lot of pressure to yourself, but you just have to, just do it. If you made a mistake, that's okay. You learn from it and then you keep going. So progress, on the other hand, creates that momentum. So if you don't focus on being perfect, you keep going, you don't stop. you know so in my digital business, confidence didn't arrive all at once. It showed up quietly. So the first time I followed the system instead of overthinking, the first piece of content I shared, even though it wasn't perfect, and the first time I trusted myself enough to keep going. So each small step became evidence, and evidence that I could learn, evidence that I could adapt, and evidence that growth was happening even when I felt slow. And there's some things that you might pick up faster, and there's some things that you're gonna pick up slow. So you just gotta be patient with yourself, and you will learn it at your own pace. So this business never asked me to be perfect. It invited me to be consistent. So the goal isn't to avoid mistakes. The goal is to keep moving forward, to learn, to adjust, and to grow with every step. So here is the message for you guys. Confidence doesn't come before action. It comes because you keep showing up. And over time, progress builds something perfection never could. And that is trust in yourself. So let's find out what is our key takeaway for this topic.
Our key takeaway is unshakable confidence is not built overnight, it's built through action, consistency, and trusting your ability to grow. The more you show up, the stronger your confidence becomes.
Yes, and we do have another comment from Maimuna. She say, excellent topic, confidence. Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, it is. And so we have arrived to the end of our lives. So hopefully, you got to learn something today from what we shared. We share a little bit of our journey, our story, and also, we gave you some tips that you can apply to start building confidence and stop staying in the same place by, you know, um, staying in the same place by being, waiting for that perfect moment, or waiting to make it perfect, because the longer you wait, the more you stay in the same place. And what we want to create is the um, to move the momentum, to move forward, not to remain in the same place. So if you want to learn a little bit more, or if you want to share anything that we shared today, or you want to add to it, you can put in the comments, and we'll be happy to read your comments. And if you want to learn how to start your online business, create that plan B, or that extra side of income that you can build on the side, here are 3 ways that you can learn more about it. So you can either put in the comments more info, or you can send us a private message, and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have. Or you can register directly into our website with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch our webinar. So when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain 2 links. So the first one is to register to the live webinar. So that one will take you to you will receive an email that will contain 2 links. So the first one is to register to the live webinar. So you will have 2 buttons, one for Tuesday, one for Thursday. So you can register for either one or for both. And the other one is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, you can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group, where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you're probably wondering, so what is it that you're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, you're going to find out how an online business plan works. And also, you get to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So again, if you want to learn more about this online business opportunity, you can put in the comments more info, send us a private message, or register directly into our website. So let's find out what is our message for the audience.
Choose one action that this week that challenges you to step slightly outside your comfort zone. Comment confidence below and commit to taking that step.
Yes. So we do have more another comment from Maimuna. She said, absolutely, the more you show up, the more you learn. The more you learn, the more you gain confidence. Yeah. And she also say thank you. So those are the comments.
Thank
So yeah, so let's find out what is our topic for next Friday.
Okay, so our next topic, next Friday, episode 38, will be believe before result, trusting the process. Trusting the process. I look forward to Friday.
Yes, so that's what we're going to be talking next Friday because success often requires believing on your path before you see the outcome. So um, that's our topic for next Friday. We have another comment from Maimuna. She says, I choose confidence. Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah. So, saying that, we want to say thank you to everyone that has watched the live with us today. For those catching the replay, thank you so much. And to our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. We want to wish everyone a happy and blessed Friday for those who are on Friday, and a happy and blessed Saturday for those who are on Saturday, and a happy and blessed weekend ahead for everyone. So, thank you again for being here with us today. And until the next episode of the Empowering Lives Through an Online Business. So, thank you, everyone. God bless you. Thank you for watching.